Now I would like to invite representative from the Thai delegation to deliver the remarks. The floor is yours.
Mr. Chairperson, my colleague, today we are assembling here to share our views and discuss on educational and cultural cooperation to the new context of combating against COVID-19. This topic is quite interesting and up to date in coping with the challenging situation. As we all know, education is the most important foundation in terms of developing society. It helps to raise human consciousness and the spirit of intellectual civilization. Apart from allowing humans to be knowledgeable and to be able to develop themselves, education can also determine the direction of the country. According to these reasons, is question here. Thailand has allocated the largest budget to Ministry of Education to support and promote education into the right and effective direction. In order to create education opportunity and distribute educational opportunity to the society, Thailand has a royal project called Distance Learning Television (DLTV) that launched on December 5, 1995 to help eliminate education inequality. DLTV provides the same equality of education, learning, and teaching among the participating schools. It also helps in solving the problem of teaching shortage in an efficient way. This project has been successful for more than 20 years in helping to reduce in the inequality of education. During COVID-19 pandemic period, the school closure is a part of the government measure to control and restrain the spread of COVID-19. The LTV has been selected and introduced to Thai children that all levels at the alternative learning system before the new semester starts in July. The shared learning system is not mandatory. It just provides children opportunity to review their subject and spell their time wisely before their school reopening. However, this crisis gives us a clearer view of educational inequality. Although we have learning system, we found that all children can join and enjoy this system, since they cannot access to the basic public utility and technology. The poverty family is another key factor of educational gaps and social inequality. Thailand believes that several countries in the Southeast Asia may find the same problems as well. If the rights of children to access the educational system are the most fundamental rights, and we still cannot provide it to them, how we can actually say we leave no one behind? Mr. Chairperson and my colleague, the multiculturalism of ASEAN regions arrive from adopting those different cultures from both inside and outside the region, and then adapting them to suit their local cultures. Indian and Chinese cultures are the most influential to these regions. Nowadays, ASEAN countries share various cultures in many areas such as language, custom, food, poetry, art, dance, music, and etc. So we can say that there are no anger among ASEAN people for century. This year has been designed as the year of ASEAN identity to create greater public awareness among our ASEAN citizens and further develop and foster a sense of belonging and shared identity among the people of ASEAN. In this connection, the Ministry of Culture will organize the activity on 8 to 9 August 2020 to celebrate ASEAN Day and the Year of ASEAN Identity. Culture is intangible things. We cannot touch it by hands, but by heart. It is the bridge to connect people to people and become two main paths of regional development today. Regarding tourism, ASEAN region has a continued growth of foreign tourists more than 10% average. The foreign tourists who travel directly to ASEAN country increase ASEAN people income about 12.4% per GDP and expect to increase to 15% per GDP by 25. This is a good signal of tourism, but this year the COVID-19 outbreak affect economic activity severely in all aspects. In particular, the tourism sector in Thailand, we expect that the situation will be improved and the travelers will be able to travel again in the fourth quarter of lifting of lockdown or early next year. In this connection, ASEAN countries shall work closely in cooperating, help and sharing information includes best practice in order to promote ASEAN as a whole. Thank you.
Xin cảm ơn